look at this for me. I'm going to go through the first two with you. But I'm not using my 6 times table. See if you can identify my secret. 3 times 4 equals 12. 6 times 4, not using my 6 times table, is 24. What's my secret for working out the answers on the board? Talk to your learning partner. What's my secret?
You double the 3 and it makes 3 times 4 equals 12. You double the 3 and it makes 6 times 4 and the answer is affected and it is 24.
Because you know that 3 times 4 is 12.
Yeah.
And then the answer to 6 times 4 is 24.
What did I do? I've just doubled. See if you can start working out the next ones together without using your 6 times table. Okay? Have a look at the next ones and try and work them out together.
3 is 15, so if we double that, that's 30. Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1. So I said 3 times 4 equals 12. And 6 times 4 equals 24. But I didn't use my 6 times table. I have a secret. Have you worked out my secret? Gori, what's my secret?
You do 3 times 4 and you just double the answer.
I just doubled my answer. How do you know that that would be a right answer by just doubling?
Because if you double 3 then it makes 6.
Good. So double 3 is 6. So double 12 is?
Double 12 is 24.
Good. Double 12 is 24. Have a look at this one. This is a little bit different. What's different about this one? What is different about this? Aidan, can you remember the rule?
If there were arrows coming off each number, you need to do that one, and then at the point of the...
What if I took off the arrows?
You have to work that one out first. And then
So what's the rule?
So you work out the times tables first and then the addition.
Good boy. We work out the multiple first, then the addition. Whisper it to yourself. Work out the multiple first, then the addition. When we find a new rule, the children practice by whispering it to themselves. Tell me what the rule is. Tell it to me, all of you together. One. Oh, that was lots of different things going on at once. The rule is we multiply first, then we add. Say it back to me.
The rule is multiply first, then add.
Just say what I say now. Multiply first, then add.
I'll chant it to them, they'll chant it back to me.
Multiply first, then add.
Multiply first, then add.
Tell your learning partner.
Multiply.
They need to have it embedded in them.
Whisper it to yourself.
So as they see a new question, they're able to react and answer to it immediately.
Multiply first, then add.
Fantastic. So tell me how to do this one. 6 times 3 plus 2. What am I doing first? What am I doing first, Katie?
Multiply first.
Okay, tell me how to do it.
You do 6 times 3 equals 18, and then you add 2 to 18, which is 20.
Good girl. So you work out 6 times 3, which is 18, add the 2, and 18 plus 2 is 20. Good girl. What about this one? It says 3 plus 6 times 6. What do we do first?
For example, when we looked at a multiple with a subtraction and a multiple with an addition, they need to be able to respond to that rule immediately, knowing that the multiple comes first before the addition.
Joe.
6 times 6 equals 36.
Good boy.
36 plus 3 equals 39.
Good boy. Have a look at this one. 6 times 3, take away 4. What's the rule? Tell your learning partner very quickly, what's the rule?
The rule is multiply first, then subtract to get the answer. So 6 times 3 is 18, and then take away 4 equals 40.
3, 2, 1. Who can tell me what the rule is in this number sentence? Toby.
Multiply first, then subtract.
Good boy. We multiply first, then we subtract. Say it back to me.
We multiply first, then subtract.
Tell your learning partner.
We multiply first, then subtract.
And tell me one more time.
We multiply first, then subtract.
Good. So work out this number sentence for me. Jason, can you work out the number sentence for me? It's 6 times 3, take away 4.
So 6. You do 6 times 3, that equals 18, and then you take away a 4 from 18, that equals 14. So the answer is 14.
Good boy. You say 6 times 3 equals 18. 18 take away 4, and as you said, it is 14. Good boy. Have a look at this one. We have 20 take away 2 times 6 equals. What's the rule? 20 take away 2 times 6 equals. What is the rule? Tell your learning partner what's the rule.
Multiply first, then subtract.
3, 2, 1. 20 take away 2 times 6 equals. Ada, can you tell me it in a full number sentence?
So you do 2 times 6 equals 12.
Good.
And then you have to remember that the answer of that was 12.
Good.
And then you do 20, take away 12, which is 8.
Good girl. So you say 2 times 6 is 12, and then you say 20 take away 12 equals 8. Good girl. Okay, we have our flying helicopters. We've got a helicopter times a helicopter equals 36. What does the helicopter mean, Brooke?
The helicopter means 6 because 6 times 6 equals 36.
Good. Okay, so if we know the helicopter means 6 because 6 times 6 is 36, then we had a helicopter times a balloon equals 24. What does the balloon mean? Myra, what does the balloon mean?
The balloon means the 4.
Can you tell me the whole number sentence?
6 times 4 equals 20.
Good girl. 6 times 4 equals 24. So we have the balloon, which equals 4. And the helicopter equals 6. You have done a very good job and concentrated really well.
At the end of the lesson, they've used algebra, they've used measure, they've used a lot of spoken language, they've been writing, and they've been exploring and deepening their understanding in different ways.
6, 12, 18, 24.
By giving all the children exactly the same starting point and making sure it's accessible to all of them, that was the key point for me.
72. How do you do? How do you do?
It was a challenge. It took a while to get used to the idea that it does work. Once you see it in practice, you can see the effect it has, but it took a while. It was really important that I was open-minded about the approach. It was really important that I had a good look at what had happened and was successful and why it was successful in different places to make sure I started implementing it in my classroom. Let's do 6 times 1 equals and carry that on for me.
It's the other way around.
It is the other way around, good boy. And the children are focused and all working to the same. And it's really important to almost get over that just accept that it needs to move on that way for all the children to move as a class and close that gap as they go.